here.
Exactly. She dropped her phone.
I think we did.
It's a big one, a bulky one.
Exactly. Hey, you're keeping an eye on the weather for us today. It should be pretty darn nice out there.
It is, in fact, today and even into tomorrow and Monday, although we get this warm up and we do have an offshore wind and have to make note of that too. Let's check into some of those forecast highs we're looking at. For example, up at Temecula, about 82 going on for a high, but into the deserts, conditions will warm even beyond that point too. Mount Laguna, you'll look at about 68, Alpine at about 78 for a high today under some hazy sunshine. Taking you across the lower 48, what's the deal here on the 10 pinpoint weather water vapor? This is like, as we mentioned, taking like a skeletal view of the atmosphere, because this is not necessarily cloud cover, but it's moisture in the mid layers of the atmosphere. Why? Because we like to see the mid layers of the atmosphere to see what kind of systems are hovering in there. And this is basically the incubator for what we're going to hear about the nor'easter coming up later early next week. Now what happens is these lows will develop off the coast of the southeast, the Gulf Stream, warm water here, whammo, they come alive and wreak havoc along the northeast, but it looks like New York is going to get hammered again by about Wednesday as this system starts to develop. Jumping back on the west coast now for us, generally speaking sunny skies, got some hazy sunshine there too. But we're talking about an offshore wind, and that's usually when a high parks up in the northwest and provides us with that offshore wind. But we're only in a fire weather watch now at this point. It does not look to be an actual Santa Ana event. They look for thermal differences in the atmosphere at the National Weather Service to determine this. But also this fire weather watch does not extend up to LA County. It just goes up to Orange County and San Bernardino. So that just shows you some of the coverage going on. And since we're mentioning coverage on the 10 Pinpoint News marine layer futurecast, look by tomorrow, that marine layer is not on the coast where it typically hovers during the late night hours. So a fire weather watch, again, looking for all the telltale signs that we look for with an event like this as well. And I want to make note again of those humidity levels. They're going to drop. We are going to see them go into the 20s, not necessarily just inland locations, but also along the immediate coast as well, as numbers get into the 20s, which is plenty dry. Okay, our forecast comes in like this at the coast, 7-day, 80 or so by tomorrow. Looks like we'll be about 84. Hot conditions expected onto Monday. Then temperatures pull back Thursday into Friday. That could be drizzle to look out for, and maybe a couple showers by Friday. Inland locations, maybe up to about 89, 90 going on Monday, Tuesday as we lose the offshore winds. Then conditions again start to cool off by the end of the week. It's that autumnal seesaw kind of ride. Vanessa and Chris.
All right, thanks, Dave.